Welcome back. Let's continue now. Rapper, singer Richy took a bold step with his third album, Siyabonga, named after his beloved son. Now, this project not only showcases his musical talents, but also delves into his personal journey of embracing fatherhood as a creative individual. Well, this body of work dissects the complexities of balancing a creative career with the responsibilities of raising a child as well. Richy lyrics convey a sense of gratitude, a sense of love, and a sense of wisdom acquired through his journey into fatherhood. He's here in studio to tell us a little bit more. Richy, good morning. Thanks for your time at this hour.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Congrats on this feat. The third album, Siyabonga, befitting. Perhaps also just to pay homage to your son. Tell us about that story.
Well, when my son came, I was actually working on music. Remember, I'm an artist, so we work on the music all the time. So,
yes.
Yeah, looking at him and how happy I was, I decided to give the body of work to him and dedicate the whole album to him because I was so happy.
And so speaking about that happiness that unfolded, the process is also the purpose. What was that behind the scenes process like, perhaps as you created this latest offering?
Say what?
Just the process behind creating this offering. I mean, you're saying your son was born, but
Yeah.
you know, what was happening behind the scenes? What were you inspired by to put this body of work together?
Well, since it's about my son, I was inspired by going through the whole process of having him.
Yes.
And yeah, you know, the whole fatherhood and me growing up, becoming a man and a father. So the lyrics and the body of work, the album is matured compared to what I've done previously.
And so when you look at the themes of the evolution of your style and your sound as well, what comes through this time round?
Right now, I'm just working, you know, we have piano now.
Yes.
And then as a hip-hop artist, I'm trying to evolve and trying the other sounds as well. So the album contains gospel rap, which is inspired by the likes of, you know, Black Diamond,
Yes.
Jub Jub. So also we have got a little bit of piano, and yeah, the whole album it's a package of different genre.
What do you want people to walk away with when they listen to Siyabonga? So you're saying that it's about being grateful and paying homage to your son, but ultimately, what are those emotions that you were going through?
Well, the album contains, you know, happiness,
Yes.
you know, love,
Yes.
you know, good emotions. It's a very good mood album. Yeah, people will be inspired, you know, especially the young fathers like myself will be inspired after listening to the Siyabonga album.
Looking at your childhood and perhaps the role your father played or male influences played in your life, vis-a-vis what the opportunity you have with your son, what are you going to intentionally do this time around to help raise him as well? And, you know, just looking at what you'd like to impart then to other people on that fatherhood journey.
Well, I don't get the question. Can you?
Okay, so your son is obviously, you know, he's born and you want to raise him the best you know how. I just wanted to look at your own childhood and some of the lessons you learned from your own childhood and what learning what not to do, learning what to do, and how you want to do that for your son.
Well, on the album, there's a song called "Letter to My Son."
Yes.
I'm actually talking about my upbringing and how I want him to, you know, to be inspired from that song, what to do, what not to do. I think him growing up also, if he listens to the album, he'll get, you know, the picture, what I was trying to, you know, to draw or to show him, you know, the way of life.
Because balance is also important, but you also have to hone your craft.
Yeah.
And so how do you manage that this time round, especially because this world is fast-paced and there's a lot of stimulation. Talk us through what you've come to understand on that front.
Well, I'm very grounded and focused on, you know, what I want to achieve and everything that I do. I hardly focus on the outside world because I'm more focused on my journey and what I'm trying to become and achieve.
And so what does that look like for you?
Well, the future looks so bright so far. You know, I'm doing well. So far, I'm We won a competition called Touch in Life. You know, I was the #1 artist.
Yes.
I was the most voted artist. So it's going to be my first time performing on a very, very big stage in that festival. So I think that's a very great achievement for myself. And also my birthday is coming up. That's I'm very happy at the moment and everything that's in all my surroundings. So
That's
everything is
important.
perfect so far.
How do you stay grounded? You spoke about being grounded. How do
Yeah.
you stay true to who you are? Especially, as I mentioned, this world, it's fast-paced movements.
So besides music, I have a business, a clothing brand. You know, I'm wearing one here.
Okay.
So if I don't do music, it's either I'm spending time with my kids or I'm doing business. So it's only 3 things: family, business, and music.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what keeps me, you know, on my feet, grounded and focused all the time. So I hardly do anything else besides, you know, taking care of my kids and working. Yeah.
If people want to interact with you, perhaps also just get more information, looking forward to what else you have in store, how do they go about doing that?
I'm available on social media. On Facebook is Team Richy. On Twitter is Richy the Star. And Instagram is Richy the Star.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you most proud of at this point of your career?
I'm proud of, you know, the achievements. I'm really working hard, you know, and everything that I've ever dreamed of, and like being here, it's an
Yes.
achievement for me. I've always wanted to be on this kind of platform, so I'm really grateful for everything that I'm receiving. There's nothing that's stressing me or that's giving me any problems.
I can tell. I can
Yeah.
tell that. It's so refreshing. Just very quickly as we wrap up, South Africa's music scene is growing, and I just wanted to get your thoughts, especially because earlier on you spoke about mixing, you know, the different sounds, and that's our unique offering at this point. What do you make of where we